Hi, hello, you beautiful souls. Thank you for joining me today. Carmen Delport here with the spiritual guidance and the energy update for you for the next 2 weeks from the 6th of September until about the 19th of September. We are now in eclipse season. We've already been in it for 2 weeks. We have now on the 7th of September, we've got the lunar eclipse coming up, which is on a full moon. So extremely powerful, very potent period we are in. And yes, we are in a period of emotional growth. And I'm sure that many of you would have been feeling quite emotional the last few days. And realizing that there's a new awareness coming through, a new way of being in this world coming through. So I am a multidimensional healer, a spiritual therapist, and soul alchemist here to help you understand this world better and yourself, and to just guide and support you in this journey over the next few weeks, because nothing is certain, and we don't know what's going to happen in a few weeks' time or next week. So this guidance is here to support you. So I connect with my team in spirit, 96 higher dimensional beings that I channel from and receive from. And then also what I experience with my clients. Yeah, so I'm sharing it with you here. So if you do like it, please share, please comment, and like and subscribe and all those beautiful things that are just amazing. Thank you. So yes, we are in this period of understanding ourselves from a higher viewpoint. Okay, we are in a period of redirection and accelerated endings and new beginnings. And just remember, this is happening for us. Now, when we hear endings and beginnings and accelerations and fated events, because that's always happening now, it can make us contract in oh no, or we can go excited. We can be excited about it. We can go, oh, amazing! I'm so looking forward to this because I'm busy with this and I'm making these decisions and I've got this exciting thing happening in my life. And so whenever something is being redirected, it's always happening for us, even when at that moment in time it's painful, even when at that moment in time it's bringing a lot of suffering, a lot of confusion, uncertainty. Many are in a period, I think majority of people are in a period of uncertainty, which is exactly where we are when we are walking between two worlds, walking between the old us and the new us that's coming in. Okay, so wherever you are, know that it is fated and it's exactly where you're meant to be. And if you are now in the dark night of the soul, which many are, which is that period of where it feels everything is falling apart and you just don't know who you are. It's happening for you so you can become the butterfly, so you can become that person that you are meant to be. Okay, and you don't have to do this alone, right? There's many communities, there's many events that support you, there's people like me that's here to support you. Okay, so we are naturally realizing now, we are seeing and we are feeling how our life has played out until now to bring us to this point. And we are here in this point now with greater compassion for self, empathy for self, forgiveness for self and others, and knowing that we are why we are here, knowing what we are meant to be doing, what we are meant to be learning, and we're learning it. Okay, so we're all on different journeys, and you might be at the moment reflecting and going, yes, that's such a good thing that ended back then, because now I'm in this phase of my life and I can see how that has served me. Okay, so these can be big or small things. Now, sometimes very tragic things happen, which is extremely difficult. I know from personal experience, and we're working with clients, that's extremely difficult to get to grip with, to accept, to heal and transform. And that is a very deep, beautiful, painful journey that we also get to a point where we understand the greater lesson in that. Okay. So this is where we are now. We are with this, we are wiser, and we are now releasing the old. And this is releasing the old way of thinking. This is releasing the old way of being. This is literally releasing what your soul is telling you is not meant for you anymore. And if you've been playing small, everything you've experienced until now has brought you here now, so you can put on your wings and become that version of yourself that you were destined to be. And this is also scary. Yes. I know that you are supported. And to just go every day, moment by moment, allowing yourself in this period we are in now to feel your emotions, to not suppress them, to make time to connect with your inner guidance, connect with your soul and your team in spirit, so that you can hear the guidance, so that you can know what you are meant to do. Okay? Because the energies now is magnifying everything. So if a relationship hasn't been working out, this energy is like literally going, ah, it needs to end, and it's ending. If a job or a project you've been working on has been, yes, not feeling right for quite some time, this energy now is going, ah, it needs to end. Okay. And if you listen to your guidance, you will receive the help. You will receive the strength. You will receive everything you need. Okay. The energies now is also supporting us for having that daily higher perspective of the self. To be able to be very conscious about our thoughts, about our habits. We are reviewing our habits. We are reviewing our routines. Is it serving the person that I am becoming? Yes, it serves the old way of being. We're putting new spiritual practices into our routine. We are tweaking things. Some things are leaving completely, other things are being tweaked, remolded. Okay? So really make the time to commune with yourself and with your soul, to receive and to be guided to what programming, what wounding, what did you experience in this life? What did you learn in this life that's no longer serving you, that needs your attention, that needs to be changed, that needs to be healed, that needs to be reprogrammed, that needs to be energetically removed from your multidimensional being, so you can become the next version of yourself, of the new life cycle we are all moving into. Okay. So this is an overwhelming period we are in. No matter where you are, even if everything is absolutely falling into place for you, that is overwhelming. Okay, because our internal world is bringing out what needs to come out to the light. So we're making changes, that's for sure. A new way of being, a new way of expressing ourselves in this world is coming through. So do the throat chakra healing, do the sacral plexus healing so you can express your true, authentic self. So we're stepping into the next level of our soul guidance, of our soul path. We are learning to trust the unknown, because when we are changing anything, we don't know how it's going to play out. We just need to be responsible and fully aware and trust, have faith. This is the rebirth period. We've learned from the past. We have been reflecting, and we are reflecting, like I say, and we're healing what needs to be healed. We're transforming what needs to be transformed. Which brings me to my events I'm putting out at the moment. I've got here live in Glastonbury. I have my beautiful group healing on the 15th of September. Unleash the Unhealed Past. On the solstice, on the 21st of September, I have my online group healing, which is just magical, channeling the goddess, the ancient Egyptian goddess Ma'at, the goddess of balance. Where is your life out of balance? What needs to come into balance? And the healing and guidance you will receive around that. This is beautiful, okay? It's truly beautiful. And then also, what I'm really excited about, and there's a link below, but there's links for everything below, okay? I'm bringing out my life work, the last 25 years that I've been helping thousands of clients achieve physical, emotional, mental well-being to going from feeling stuck, overwhelmed, not feeling well, to thriving, knowing who they are, being comfortable in their bodies, walking, being themselves. That's a course I'm creating and I'm putting out. And I've got a masterclass coming up for that. I don't know exactly when, but please do sign up, the link below, to be notified about this masterclass. I'm super excited about this, and I'm really proud about putting all of this together. I've been putting a lot of work into this over the last few years, and now I am sharing it. You will be held in a beautiful space with me, okay? So please do sign up for that. So the spiritual guidance for the next 2 weeks for us is we are looking at the passion in our life. What is fueling us versus what has just become habit, what has just become routine, what has been serving its purpose but is no longer lighting us up, but is no longer getting us excited. Does it need tweaking so we can get excited? Or do we need to let it go to make room for the new that we are creating and calling in? Are you a human being or a human doing? Do you think it is your responsibility, your job, your duty to look after everyone else before yourself? Always taking care of others? Are you doing too much? Maybe at work, maybe in your family life. Do you put others first? You are a human being, and not a human doing. And I need to point out that if you are always doing, putting others first before yourself, or that needs to happen before, that needs to happen before you can look after you, that is a trauma response, okay? So you need to look at where that wounding is coming from. But anyway, do you know what it means to be being and not doing? Because if you are now not taking care of yourself by being, your doingness is going to make you ill. It's going to burn you out. So this is a message for you to stop, take a break completely if you can. Spend time in nature. Spend time in silence, doing nothing. Just being. And if you can't take time out, then just create those pockets, your new spiritual practices you bring into your life. Just being. Every day, maybe meditate for 20 minutes just in silence, or just listen to beautiful music. And when I say beautiful music, I don't mean heavy metal or techno, things like that. I mean healing music, meditation music. Spend time in nature. Okay, that will recharge you. Recharge, fill your cup so you can share and do. Next point for my beautiful team in spirit. Thank you. It is okay to postpone things until you are ready. Now is definitely not the time to push anything through, to deliver projects or rush tasks to completion wholeheartedly. That is sending not the right energetic message out to the universe. It is not you expressing your authentic self. Okay? Slow down, refocus, gather all the necessary information, and then share. Otherwise, you might be very disappointed. Okay? Equally, if you have all the wisdom you need, all the knowledge you need, and is ready, really ready for whatever you're bringing into reality or calling into your reality, then now is the time to flow with it, okay? To be with it. It's a flow to create those dreams. Now the time is ready. We are in a period of aligning with our truth. This is naturally happening, okay? We are naturally realigning. The guidance is coming from within, so make that quiet time. A deep knowingness is guiding us. Trust in yourself, trust in your team and spirit, trust in the universe, okay? Have that time with yourself so you can hear the guidance. Your ideas, your goals are at the moment being tested, refined, reshaped, remolded. As you are connecting with your team in spirit, you can rely on their assistance, their guidance, and they are giving you the strength to bring into reality whatever you need to bring into reality. You are on the right path. Everything is unfolding exactly as it should. Okay, know that. Relationships are being deepened at the moment. New collaborations are being formed. So everything that we are creating we are co-creating with our team in spirit, with source, with the universe. Okay, so whatever we are putting effort into passionately, the universe will meet us halfway. So this is this very interesting period we are in, where passion, the absolute knowingness is guiding us. Many are, it might be you at a choice point between A or B. We need to become really conscious of what feels right and make a conscious, responsible decision and take action. Know that you will make the right choice. Okay? No need to worry as long as you ask your soul, your team in spirit for guidance. This is what you can do. And at night, because at dream time, we are really receiving messages now, like I've mentioned. And so really pay attention to your dreams. Have a pen and paper by your bedside. To during the night or in the morning, to write down the guidance that's coming through in your dream time. And before you go to bed at night, if you are at a choice point and you don't know which way to go, ask whoever you connected with the strongest, your soul, your team in spirit, source, to please give you the guidance, the answer during the night in your dream time. And then you will receive the answer. You can write it down before you forget it and before the mind starts worrying with all the what ifs and if onlys. Okay. We're on a period of transformation. So it's time to truly be present with yourself. Go inwards. And be wherever you are in this process of change, of rebirth. It's very important, and this is what I keep saying. Switch off from the outside world. It's constantly calling our attention with the pling of the phones. Switch it off. Nurture yourself. Just be. Just be. Feel what you need to feel. Sometimes when we truly allow ourselves to feel our emotions, we might feel the need to cry. We might feel the need to scream, let it out. We might be angry. Be angry. Hit a pillow. Okay? Let what is you're holding on to, let it come out. And then laugh. Let the laughter flow. Watch a comedy and let the laughter flow after you've done that. We are in this gestation period over the eclipse season where we are like the dragonfly is the insect under the water, and it comes out and to be rebirthed to this beautiful dragonfly with those magnificent wings and colors. Okay, so nurture yourself. Be compassionate to yourself and others. Okay. Relationships. When you are confident and happy in your own skin, you are ready for a deeper connection and a more intimate relationship. Know that you have nothing to prove right now. As you are being completely yourself, you can handle anything. Many relationships will be ending now, and know that however difficult it is, you do have it within you to move through this. If you need to end a relationship, you have the strength to end it. Equally, many relationships are going to the next level in the commitment. And again, know that you are enough. Know that you are enough for that next level, that commitment. Shine your light. Walking on planet Earth, being you. So a powerful period we are in. I highly recommend over the next 2 weeks to listen to pockets of this video to help you, to support you. All my events are down somewhere in the link. And then please do sign up to be notified about my masterclass for my fabulous course. And please do like, please do share and comment. I deeply appreciate you and I thank you for being here. I'm wishing you a interesting next 2 weeks. Remember, this is happening for you. This is happening for you, for all of us. And you're always loved. You're always supported by your team in spirit, by Source. And if you don't always feel that, then please do work on that relationship that you have with your team in spirit. Because when you do have that strong, beautiful connection, you do feel supported and loved. And you can trust easier. Not easy, but easier. Because that's also a journey for many that I will be working through in my course, is how to trust again. Okay? So thank you for being here. I'm sending you so much love. Bye.